Okay, we're going to review a little bit the two cases, how they are similar, even though they're slightly different. We're going to see that the same principle applies to both cases. Let's just go over quickly what's going on. So in the first case of the Mishna, which is the Resha, we find two individuals who are claiming that the item that they found, a talit, a garment, could be a shirt, could be anything, it's all belonging to each one. So the guy on the left says it's all mine, none of it is yours. And the guy on the right says the opposite, it's all mine, or if it is yours. Meaning I found it first, and therefore I have a claim to the entire garment. And therefore each one claims the entire thing for himself. Now, in such a case, in the first case of the Mishnah, the argument is really about, that's right, it's about the entire item. Because the guy on the left says, I found it first, and therefore rightfully it's all mine. The guy on the right says exactly the same thing. I found it first, therefore rightfully it's all mine. Now, neither one of them has control over the garment. They're just holding it at the edge. And it's a new item that they found. So what's the solution, says the Mishnah? The solution is, when we apply the halacha of Mammon Amutal Besofek Cholkin. We learn in the Gemara in Daf Lamed Zayin Amud Aleph that when there is a doubt concerning money, we split it equally. And therefore, in this first case, the entire item is split equally. The guy on the left gets half, and the guy on the right gets half, because there's a suffix, meaning there is a doubt who found it first. We have no way of finding out. There's no witnesses, there's no evidence. It's just his word against the other guy's word. And therefore, in this case, since the entire garment is being argued, we split the entire garment equally. Now, if we go to the second case, we're going to see that although the second case is a little bit different, we're applying the exact same halachic principle. What's the second case? Well, the guy on the left says, it's all mine, and none of it is yours because I found it first. The guy on the right, though, says, half is mine, meaning we find it at the same time, and therefore you, the guy on the left, is entitled to half. But I'm also entitled to half because we find it at the same time. Now let's look at this for a second. What then really is the argument? The guy on the left claims the entire thing. And the guy on the right says half of it is his. But he agrees that half belongs to the other guy. So therefore, when think about it, the argument is really only about this half here. Because they both agree that the half on the left side belongs to the guy on the left side. The guy on the left says the whole thing is his, and the guy on the right agrees that he only has a claim to one half. He agrees that the other half belongs to the guy in the left side. So really the argument is about this half, the half on the right side. So now, since the argument is about this half, so we're going to apply the same principle, which is the half that they agree that belongs to him, that half goes to the guy on the left. There's no arguments about that. But the half on the right side is being argued. The guy on the left says that this half is also his, and the guy on the right says that this half belongs to him. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this half and we're going to divide this half into two halves, meaning into two quarters. And what's going to happen is that each person is going to get half of what they argued about. Again, the argument is really about this half. So we are going to take the portion that they're arguing, and we do like in the first case. The portion that is being argued is going to be divided equally between the two. And therefore, in this second case, since the argument is about this second half, we take the second half and split it equally between the two individuals. And therefore, this is what happens. In the first case, we took the entire garment, which was the dispute, and we divided equally because the guy on the left claimed the whole thing, and the guy on the right also claimed the whole thing. So the whole thing is being disputed. So since the entire garment is the object of discussion, of debate, we took the entire garment and split into two. Again, we don't cut it, we only sell it and divide the money. But in the second case, we're applying the exact same principle, except that in the second case, this is the object of discussion, the second half. Because this first half, everybody agrees belongs to the first guy. It's just that the second half, the guy on the right says that half is mine. And the first guy does not agree with him. He also claims the entire second half. So we're taking the second half, which is now the target of their debate, of their argument, and we also apply the rule of Mamon Amotal Besofek Holkin. We divide the portion that is being argued in half. In the first case, the entire object is being disputed, and therefore we divide the entire object into two halves. In the second case, the only argument is about this second half, so we take the second half and again apply the principle that whenever there is a doubt, we split it equally among the two parties that are debating.